Hey everybody, there is Warrel here, and welcome to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. And I said Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I'm not using the Phoenix Wright subtitle, purely because you don't only play as Phoenix, whereas in all the other Phoenix Wright games you did only play as Phoenix, so makes more sense to just refer to it as Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Alright, tap the screen to... Jesus, that was loud. My god. And I just want to double check. Fast forward. I'd rather have none, because then I don't accidentally activate it. And this actually has costumes, but I think I'll probably show that off. Maybe even use them for the, DLC case. Yeah, which will be at the end of the game. By the way, let's start with episode 1. Turnabout Countdown. Start from the beginning? Yes. Oh man, I've been very excited to cover this. Because, God, it's more Phoenix Wright, you know. Or it's more Ace Attorney, what's not to love. And it has animated cutscenes, or anime cutscenes, as well as voice acting for the cutscenes. It's just so good. I did actually record this earlier, before the session of Steins Gate, but I was having some serious issues. I think my computer was just being a piece of shit. Yeah. I usually know when it's being a piece of crap. Yeah, but I thought it had been fine, but never mind. It's all in the past. Out of the way, I'm gonna shut up. So I'm pretty sure Phoenix is gonna take over with the talking. That was one hell of a bomb, though, given the fact it was in a tiny container.
These are dark times.
Oh, listen to him.
The law has been reduced to rubble.
Yes.
And it's up to us to restore it to its former glory. Yeah, I know what you mean. It looks like your target finally decided to make a move. Don't you worry. I've got a trusty new partner on board. She's been with us for half a year, though I can hardly believe it. Anyway, her power will be our greatest weapon.
Hell yeah. Jesus. Well, she fell down the stairs, so probably not. Oh my.
Yeah, it's for this very reason I returned. Time to bring it to an end.
Oh my god, look who it is! Phoenix! The legend returns. Oh yeah. Oh man. He's been out of business for 7 years. Well, he's not been a defense attorney for 7 years. Oh, look at him. Oh. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. And there's Apollo. For some reason, he's bandaged to all hell. He actually looks pretty badass in this, because of the coat. That jacket, coat thing is just pretty cool. Yeah, I think so. He just looks really badass. Alright, episode 1, Turnabout Countdown. Also, because I'm playing on Android, we get that nice little thing on the side. I don't really mind it, to be honest. It's just to keep the aspect ratio of the game normal, I guess. So it's not stretched oddly. The best thing about bombs is how they erase and destroy, without discretion. Yeah, they don't really care what they destroy. They just kind of go with the flow. By the way, we now know who the culprit is. Now all I have to do is pin everything on that little girl. And of course, with this being the tutorial, I'm going to try and get through it in one session, but I suppose I'll see. It might not be that simple. Although, I'm not too sure. The tutorial cases are usually not super long. Then again, Apollo Justice's tutorial case took 2.5 hours, so this could be the same deal. We'll see. Also, one really cool addition to this game is the fact, for starters, we have this, and we have 2 save slots, which is perfect for creating content, because I can have one save up there, which is my current, and then a backup, which is, you know, quite perfect. And then we also have this, which is basically the backlog. So if you missed a piece of dialogue, you can also do it in testimonies and stuff. You can actually just open that up and then read what people have said. It's very useful. Either way, let's go! Oh yeah, we start as Athena, which is the new girl. Nope, not feeling nervous at all. It's amazing what a girl can get used to. Even a tense atmosphere like this is no biggie. You doing okay, Athena? And look who it is. Look at it. It's Apollo. And he's in 3D! To be fair, it's honestly surprising how good these games look. Like, I think they look good on the 3DS as well, but if you compare the 3DS version to the Android version, it's just impressive. Like, how much better the Android version looks. Everything's just a lot more crisp. Oh, Apollo. Yeah, doing great. Like, hum a little tune great. Oh yeah? Well, that's good to hear. Although, I could have sworn I heard your voice crack for a second there. Oof, I'm that transparent, huh? Cracking? No, my voice isn't cracking. Never steal here, I tell you. This is Apollo Justice. Oh. Well, here you go. He's a fellow lawyer at the office I work for. Apollo is the lead for the defense on this case. But I'm going to be there at the bench with him, doing what I can to help out. I'll do whatever it takes to defend Junie. Speaking of steel, how are you holding up? That explosion really did a number on you. Oh, that's why he's bandaged. He was in the blast radius? I'm just happy that you're okay, Athena. Although, I can't pretend I have no connection to this case. That's why I'm going to see to it that Juniper's name is cleared. And I'm sure you feel much the same way. You got that right. I won't rest until Junie is completely cleared of all suspicion. Apollo? Athena? Oh, there she is. She looks like she has yarn balls at the end of her hair. Thank you for doing this for me. Junie! Oh, but... bloody hell. She has a coughing fit. Okay, that's like her inhaler. Oh, it's like crack. She actually got an acorn on her bow, ribbon even. Flowers on her hat. What a strange girl. Hey, you okay? Yeah, she's fine. Sorry about that. I always seem to go into coughing fits whenever I get nervous. This kind of thing never happens at home in the forest, though. This is Juniper Woods. She's my dear, dear childhood friend, and she's also our client for this case. The news keeps repeating that Junie is the alleged bomber. Oh, alleged. But that's ridiculous. There's no way Junie would do anything like that. Have you seen her? She wouldn't. I brought you a little snack, Athena. Just a little something from my garden. Hey, thanks. So, is this an orange or a tangerine? It's an orange. My grandma says... the orange is the colour of strength and endurance. Well, isn't that useful given the fact that Athena's... ginger? Or orange-haired. Yeah, so she is the embodiment of strength and endurance. Oh, I get it. Strength for the trial, right? Junie. You're always so good to me. Jeez, look at me. Standing here clutching an orange to my chest with tears in my eyes. Well, don't you worry. We'll be so powerful in there they won't know what hit them. Right, Apollo? Yeah, that's right. Come what may, this is one trial. Oh dear, we just can't lose. You ain't looking so hot, buddy. Holy crap, that took him a long time to hit the floor. Like, literally, like 3 seconds. I would say maybe that's accurate. I'm guessing he's not up to snuff yet. Like, he ain't healthy. The boy's injured. Apollo. Yeah, I don't think he can do this. Blood is seeping through his bandages. One of his wounds must have reopened. All this time, he was trying to put on a brave face, but he was really overdoing it. No shit. He was caught in the blast radius of a bomb. Of course he isn't going to be up to doing any sort of defending. Mr. Justice. The trial is about to start, sir. Please proceed to the courtroom. What, now? But Apollo's in no state to defend. Oh dear. I have to. Defend Juniper. What are we gonna do? The trial is about to start with or without us. There's only one other option I can think of at a time like this. But even if I called him now, he'd never get here in time. No wait, there's something else I can do. Apollo, give me all the evidence for the case. Huh? What are you gonna do? Bailiff. Yes, miss? The defense would like to submit a substitution of attorney petition. Athena? You're not seriously... You just concentrate on getting better. I'll defend Junie. Oh dear, he does not look too confident. All by yourself? Athena, stop for a second, think about what you're saying. You've never once taken a case on alone before, right? I know, hey problemer. I can handle it, I think. But I guess it's really up to you, Junie. Would you be okay with me taking over? Sure. Oh, she's so happy. Look at that face. I believe in you, Athena. And that's enough for me. Apollo, on the other hand, does not look too sure. You're worried for me, aren't you? To be honest, I'm pretty nervous too. I think my heart might just burst out of my chest. But you're in no shape to stand at the bench now. So you'll just have to leave it to me. Alright. I can see your mind's made up anyway. I hate it that I can't be there, but I know you'll give your utmost to defend Juniper. You bet I will. Rest assured of that. Well, there you go. My name is Athena Sykes. I'm still just a newbie, but I'm a lawyer. This is only the second time I've taken the lead in a defense case. It'll be the first time I stand up there alone, though. But I have to do this. And I'm definitely not about to let anything bad happen to Junie. I absolutely love what happens when you go into the courtroom. It's just so cool. I mean, look at this. Just look at this gloriousness. Day 1. Court is now in session. All rise. Also, look at that. The glorious judge, his 3D beard and his bald head. Doesn't he just look marvellous? I also like the music. Yeah, it's real nice. Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods. There's Athena. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is also ready, Your Honor. And what is the meaning of this? I was under the impression that Mr. Red Monkey would be my opponent today. Yes, well, the substitution of attorney petition was submitted just a few moments ago. Due to the explosion in the courthouse yesterday, Mr. Justice is unable to continue. I see. Not at all surprised he used that as an excuse to run away. With me as an adversary, who wouldn't want to feign illness in order to escape? What the nerve of that guy? I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. Well, I would if I wasn't so nervous. This arrogant jerk. You arrogant jerk. Oh yeah. Get introduced to Athena and Widget. No, Widget. Is my hearing getting worse? I could have sworn I heard the defense say something just now. No, you didn't hear anything at all, especially not from me. How odd. I could have sworn I also heard something. That would be my indispensable partner, Widget. He sometimes blurts out what I'm thinking. Well then, if that's the case, then it's a clear contradiction to what you just stated. A contradiction? You just stated that you said nothing. However, if that device of yours says what you're thinking, then you indeed said I was... what was it? Elegant at work? Or elegance at work? Actually, it was arrogant jerk. At any rate, what does it matter if it's a red monkey or a yellow monkey facing me? No fresh out of law school rookie can defend this witness. Mr. Payne, I believe that's enough. Let's get back to the case. Of course, Your Honor. I'm more than ready to show this little girl why they call me the Rookie Humiliator. I knew it, he really is an arrogant jerk. Arrogant jerk. Miss Sykes, if you continue to insult the prosecution, I will remove you from this court. Ugh, I'm very sorry. It was just a knee-jerk reaction. Now then, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, if you please. Thank you, Your Honor. Alright, let's do this. Now then. The incident occurred yesterday here at this very courthouse, in courtroom number 4. At that time, the trial for a certain bombing was being held in courtroom number 4. Ah yes, I was presiding over that trial as well. And Mr. Justice was there as the lawyer for the defense. A bomb that was being presented as evidence suddenly went off during the trial. Bloody hell. It was a terrible incident, and courtroom number 4 was completely destroyed. Fortunately, we were able to start evacuation procedures before the explosion occurred. Just a few seconds more and it would have turned into a horrific loss of human life. But there was in fact one death, was there not? That is correct, Your Honor. When courtroom number 4 was examined after the blast... oof. The body of Detective Candice Arm was discovered. She was to take the stand as a witness later in the trial. Of course. I suppose she wasn't able to evacuate in time. What a terrible tragedy. I must admit, I stumbled at least 10 times myself before I was able to escape. Maybe the court should see to getting you even shorter robes. The victim's body was found near the entrance to the courtroom. I suspect she stayed until the very end to help guide the others out safely. Your Honor, allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and details about the bomb. So we got Arm's autopsy report, which is cause of death, trauma to the back of the head caused by impact with a flat object, time of death between 8 and 11 AM. And we got the stuffed animal bomb. So the time bomb that destroyed the courtroom, it was hidden inside a stuffed animal when it was detonated. Okay. Okay, I know how this works. All evidence for the trial is... Fuck. Oh god, I had to yawn. All evidence for the trial is filed in the court record. When I want to check something, I just tap the court record panel in the upper right. I better take a peek later. Yeah, I can take a peek now. Is there anything else I can actually look at? Oh, details is literally just a picture. And I can't do anything with that. Okay. Of course I can't check it, it detonated. Duh. Now then, please call the accused to the witness stand. Dun, dun. Oh god, she's gonna have coughing fits. Oh god, I've just realised you can actually see people in attendance. You can just see some, like, faces just in the background. God, that looks quite creepy. Defendant, are you feeling alright? You're looking a bit pale. Hey Jake, how's it going? I'm so sorry. I was feeling a bit weak when I first arrived here at the courthouse. Yes, have a nice old sniffy of your flowers. But I'm alright. Judy's really giving it her all. I better make sure I do the same. If we could please proceed. Your name and occupation, defendant. That's good, glad to hear that. I'm not too bad, thanks for asking. Oh, god. I would say tired, but that's not even remotely true. Just seems whenever I'm, like, reading a game, I seem to yawn way too much. So if we could please proceed, oh, I've already read that. I'm done. Hell yeah, the music's great. Juniper Woods, I'm, high school student. Miss Woods, can you confirm you were in the courthouse on the day in question? Yes, I came to know Apollo Justice through my friend, Athena. And so, I was there yesterday to watch his trial and lend my support. Oh my god. Something's wrong. Junie's really scared. Did you know I'm also known as the Defendant Humiliator? Looks like I have yet another chance to show everyone how I earned that moniker. Yeah, whatever you say, Pain. Does his arrogance know no bounds? I have to protect Junie no matter what. Oof. Hey, you arrogant Prosecutor Payne. Patting hair intensifies. What is it? Do you want me to demonstrate why I'm known as the Rookie Humiliator instead? Deep breath, Athena. Don't let him get to you. Prosecutor Payne, Junie is telling the truth. Mr. Justice also backed up her claim when we saw him in the defendant lobby. And Junie, he said that he was glad to get the lotus root you gave him too. He was? My grandma says lotus root is good for your eyes. She says they can even help you see into the future. They can? Then that's the perfect present for a lawyer. And if that's true, I guess he must not have eaten them. A sweet, meek girl like this, blowing a courtroom to bits. I must say, it's very hard to believe. Ew, addiction. No, Your Honor. Don't let her seemingly innocent appearance fool you. The defendant had a motive for committing this crime. I would say you shouldn't really go off appearance. I mean, Dahlia Hawthorne existed. She was one hell of an evil bitch. Although she looked innocent enough. That's not true. I don't have any kind of motive. And I didn't even know the lady who was killed. I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and the defendant. However, that doesn't matter. The only thing that does is that her objective was the destruction of courtroom number 4 itself. Dahlia Hawthorne's a fucking incredible character. Just because of all of the evil things she did, but you would never guess it just from looking at her. God, Trials and Tribulations is such a fantastic game. I'd probably say it's my favourite Ace Attorney game. So far. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why in the world would Miss Woods want to do that? That's a very good question, coming from a novice such as yourself. But first, a question for the defendant. Have you ever been brought up on false charges? What? Why, yes. Yes, I have. And did that experience cause you to harbour a grudge against the court system? Oh, so that's what Athena sounds like. Now wait just 1 minute. If that kind of thing was a motive for blowing things up, then every one of our clients would turn into bombers. That's a valid point. We wouldn't have a single courthouse left standing in the land. I can see the accused isn't the only one who might bear resentment against the courts. But Miss Woods is the only person who could have committed this crime. Why? Because we have found some decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilt. Whenever they say decisive evidence, you know it's a load of shit. Decisive, huh? I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, exactly. You tell him, Athena. It involves a very unique aspect of the bomb itself, Your Honor. And what exactly was so unique about it? Why don't we have Miss Sykes answer that question? Huh? Me? I notice that you appear to be very nervous, and well, gentleman that I am. I'd like to offer you the chance to gain some confidence with such an easy question. Could he be any more condescending? Really, what a thoroughly unpleasant man. I mean, he wouldn't be a pain. L is for loser. What did it just say? Nothing. Not a single thing. No, he wouldn't be a pain if he wasn't a prick. Now let's see, what was I supposed to do at a time like this? Oh, I keep forgetting this is the tutorial case. Hand-holding away! Oh, I know, the court record. The information I need is somewhere in the court record. God, how many times do you have to beat me over the head with that? Right, okay. I think I understand what they're wanting me to say. Alright, Miss Sykes. Let's hear your answer. What was unique about the bomb that blew up in the courtroom? Was it because it was in Apollo's briefcase, in the judge's pocket, inside a stuffed animal? Both. Oh, that was a nice desk slam. Mr. Payne, what kind of simpleton do you take me for? It was stuffed inside a stuffed animal. Its evil intentions covered up by a cute exterior. Very good. Have a cookie. The bomb that went off in the courtroom was indeed hidden inside a stuffed animal. I know the other ones were a bit... Actually, Apollo's briefcase could have been one, but... I should have actually answered, in the judge's pocket. I'm curious what would have happened. The bomb that went off in the courtroom was indeed hidden inside a stuffed animal. Oh, look at Widget. Widget's so happy. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? I am fine. Just like I said from the start, I can do this. Yes, as I recall, the bomb was stuffed inside a stuffed animal the whole time. I never even got to take a look at it. But what connection does this impish elephant have with the defendant? The answer to that question lies in another piece of evidence, which I have here. God, I'm an idiot. At first I saw that, I was like, okay, so it's a paintbrush. And what, pray tell, is this? It appears to be a little singed. It is a tail, Your Honour. The tail of a poor victim of the explosion. This is incredible! You saying it's Detective Arm's tail? Oh my god. Your Honour is so very close, but no. It belongs to this stuffed animal. It's called the Phony Fanty. A rather unpleasant name, if you ask me. He's the mascot for a campaign to eliminate false evidence and false charges, is he not? Exactly, his motto is phony evidence is just trunked up. That's so wrong on so many levels. The Phony Fanty's tail is made of vinyl cloth. And we found something very interesting on its surface. The defendant's fingerprints. Ah, great, it's going to be another one of these. What? The Phony Fanty provided the prosecution with all the evidence we needed. It clearly proves that the accused handled the bomb. Oh dear. Just got smacked in the face by your own hair. I really do like all the new camera angles it shows. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would Junie's fingerprints be on it? Is this going to be another case where she was, like, knocked out and someone essentially forged the fingerprints? Because that's happened so much. Actually, come to think of it, I think it may have happened on maybe 1 or 2 cases. It definitely happened on 1. Case 5 of the first game, I know it happened on that. It may have happened more than once. I'm not too sure. That does appear to be pretty irrefutable evidence. The court accepts it into evidence. Phony Fanty tail, added to the court record. A piece of the stuffed animal that the bomb was inserted into. The defendant's fingerprints were found on it. Miss Woods, do you have an explanation for this? I don't understand. Oh no, she's coughing again. How about you, Miss Sykes? Do you have any plausible explanation to refute this decisive piece of evidence? Oh yeah. Wait, the first case of Justice for All. That was that pompous rich boy, wasn't it? And he knocks out Phoenix in order to get his phone back, or something. I think it was that. Pretty sure. Well, I can't do it. I can't think of a single thing. Okay, I thought it was. But I'd better come up with something, for Junie's sake. If you can't produce an answer, we could always go straight to the ruling if you prefer. Yeah, with a fire extinguisher. No, I have to say something fast. Oh no. I can't get my voice to work. Why now of all times? What the hell? I thought you overcame this already. Maybe I'm still not ready to stand in court. Whoa! Oh, we get another cutscene. God, these are so cool. What are we gonna hear? Just a nice... Oh. I have several questions. Whoa. God, they look horrifying. Jesus.
As you can see, there is no room for debate.
Objection!
It's the legend.
Why, it's you!
The man, the myth. Oh, look at him. Oh yeah. Holy shit. Wait, whoa, I'm confused. It seems we're on like a different angle. It used to be the other way around. Whatever. So it took me so long to get here, Athena. Apollo explained the whole thing to me over the phone. He asked me to come help you out in his place. Thanks for coming. I hate to admit it, but I was having a real rough time on my own. Oh, I don't know. I think you were doing just fine, all things considered. And you hung in there, giving me enough time to get here. Now let's turn things around. You got it, boss. Haha. Look who showed up out of the blue. If it isn't Mr. Phoenix Wright, you always manage to surprise me. Your Honor, Mr. Payne has called for an early ruling. But I believe there are still many things that need to be deliberated. How did Miss Wood's fingerprints wind up on the stuffed animal tail? How was the bomb even detonated? Until these questions are answered, I assert it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made. Yeah. You are absolutely right. Let's continue from where we left off. I assume you have no objections, Mr. Payne? None at all, Your Honor. Oh god. She's gonna pass out from coughing. Miss Woods really looks like she's having a hard time. Juni's really struggling, Mr. Wright. I get the sense she's afraid of the courtroom itself. Because of yesterday? Yeah, it was understandably very traumatic for her. Poor thing. And here she is, back at the courthouse again, being so brave. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor. If at all possible, I'd like to have Miss Woods rest in the lobby. Given the defendant's condition... Very well, I grant special permission. You go get some rest, Juni, and leave the rest to us. I love that, like, smirk of Athena's. Okay, thank you. Sorry about this. As she just fades into obscurity. Phoenix Wright. I've been looking forward to meeting you. It's been a while, Mr. Payne. You're more clueless than I'd heard. I do believe you mean... How do you do? For I am Gaspin Payne. Yeah, the Payne family exists of, like, 10 different people. I am the younger brother of your long-standing rival, Winston Payne. What? Long-standing rival? Were we ever rivals, let alone long-standing? Actually, maybe it was Winston in all of the